joining us on the Daily Edition. Coming up for you this afternoon, from Cell Block H to the Logies stage, Paula Duncan is one of our most enduring screen stars. The legend joins us live on the project, bringing together talent from 28 different countries.
Plus, let's get political. Why Olivia Newton-John is serving up a serious message for the government.
Then she wore the green and gold 46 times. Former netball captain Shani Layton opens up about the real reason she stepped away from the sport and why she's eyeing off a return on the footy field.
Plus, model and actress Imogen Bailey reveals why she's turning back the clock for her most important role yet.
So let's begin with a roundup of this afternoon's headlines. Here's Paul Kadak.
Thanks, Sally. Thanks, Tom. Good afternoon, everyone. The family of 5 women and children murdered in Perth have broken their silence as police reveal more details about the killings. Officers say 24-year-old Anthony Robert Harvey killed his wife and 3 young daughters last Monday before murdering the children's grandmother the next day. It's alleged he stayed in the house with the bodies for several days before handing himself in to police. The family of the victims have released a statement saying, "We'd firstly like to thank everyone for their help, support and kind wishes during this extremely dark and difficult time. There are no words to explain the emptiness and loss that we are feeling. This world is a sadder place with the loss of these 5 beautiful people, but heaven has gained 5 new angels." Police in Brisbane say they've smashed a major drug ring, seizing more than $1.5 million in cash. Officers raided a unit in New Farm yesterday where they uncovered the huge haul of money and drugs, including 300 grams of cocaine with an estimated street value of almost $500,000. They arrested a man and a woman at the property. Police made another dramatic arrest a short time later when they stopped a car in nearby Bowen Hills. 4 people believed to have been involved in a drug syndicate have been charged. More arrests are expected. The Australian cartoonist behind this controversial depiction of Serena Williams has rejected claims it is racist and sexist.
I haven't tried to portray her as some sort of ogre character. But people, I guess, will see what they want to see.
The Herald Sun cartoon of the tennis star's US Open outburst was blasted online, with celebrities among those taking aim. Scott Morrison is trying to unify his colleagues, convening his first party room meeting as Prime Minister. But Liberal MPs remain divided over the lack of women in their ranks, as new polling shows a female candidate would boost their chances in the Wentworth by-election.
From his new Canberra residence into his first party room meeting as Prime Minister.
The events of the past few weeks have been very difficult for us all.
Scott Morrison tries to unite his team with a new front bench and old faces on the back bench.
We have a mountain to climb together, all of us standing together.
As debate increases over the number of women in the party.
I'm very, very supportive of more women into Parliament.
I'd love to see a woman pre-selected in Wentworth too.
Internal polling shows the Liberals risk losing Malcolm Turnbull's former seat and the government's majority, with their primary vote at 39%. If the Liberals run a female candidate, it rises to 43, enough to hold the seat, with Catherine O'Regan and Mary Lou Jarvis putting their names forward.
I'm a merit person and the party members will decide our candidate in Wentworth.
Liberal MP Craig Laundy is calling for gender quotas to boost the number of women to 50%. But others disagree.
Decisions on pre-selection should always be made on merit.
Have a look at the Labor Party side of the Parliament and you can see what quotas do, and it ain't a good look.
As the party clashes over quotas, Home Affairs Minister Peter Dutton is facing his own headache with new claims he helped 2 Queensland policemen gain jobs in Border Force. Fairfax reports he lobbied then Customs Chief Roman Quadfleet, but wasn't directly involved in the hires, including of this man, Matt Stock.
These latest claims, I'm sure, are just part of the smear campaign the Labor Party is running.
Mr Dutton denies acting inappropriately. Olivia Leeming, 7 News.
It seems there'll be little downtime for royal newlyweds, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, when they arrive in Australia next month. Today we can reveal new details about the couple's plans down under. Laurel Irving has more.
This is an extraordinary trip and they will be covering a lot of ground, but Harry and Meghan are staying on the east coast of Australia. They fly into Sydney on October the 16th, spend a night there before heading out to Dubbo, where of course they'll visit some of the worst affected areas by the drought, then down to Melbourne just for one day, back to Sydney for the opening of the Invictus Games, which of course Prince Harry has set up, then up to Fraser Island off Queensland's coast, then out to Fiji and Tonga in the Pacific, back to Sydney for the closing of the Invictus Games, and then over to New Zealand for a few days before flying home. And this will garner international coverage for Australia's tourist hotspots and some of its greatest sites.
Because there's a lot of interest in Harry. He's very popular in Australia, and I think there's going to be a lot of interest in Meghan too, because you know, she's been an actress before. She's really going to have to put on a damn good show, I think, when she's down under, because it's going to be really, really tough, I think.
It's because this, of course, is Harry and Meghan's first major trip overseas as a married couple. All of the royal reporters from the UK will be accompanying on the trip. These pictures will go around the world. It's a fantastic opportunity to showcase Australia.
Thanks, Laurel. Harry and Meghan packing a lot into that trip. It all starts October 16th, and 7 News will be with them every step of the way.
Very excited. It's going to be good.
Thank you, Paul. See you soon. Still to come on the show, she hung up the bib, but now Shani Layton could be lacing up the boots. The former Diamonds captain reveals why she could be joining the AFLW.
But next, you know what they say about the family who plays together. 7-time Logie winner Paula Duncan is here with daughter Jessica, and why their personal project is about to take them to LA and New York City.
Love is good, love can be strong, we gotta get right back to where